What spilled out when it cut open its own flesh wasn't blood, but piles of gold and silver scattered across the ground. When it snapped off a piece of its nail, what fell wasn't a scale, but a life-restoring elixir. Even a casual drop of its saliva could make a person regain their youth. This ancient turtle that had lain dormant at the bottom of the Tongtian River for a full 1,000 years wanted to test the human heart, and made a shocking wager with a monk. That day, the old turtle surfaced on its own, and obediently allowed the villagers to tie it up. The entire village raised their torches, shouting that they wanted to burn this underwater monster to death. But the old turtle simply slit open a small abscess on its body, and instantly a heap of gold and silver spilled onto the ground. The villagers who moments ago were gritting their teeth in hatred instantly dropped to their knees in unison. What they shouted was no longer burn it, but the river god has manifested. Yet this was only the old turtle's appetizer. It handed over a piece of its nail, and the dying child instantly came back to life. A casual drop of its saliva even restored a wrinkled old man to youthful vigor. With a lift of its two front claws toward the sky, a fierce wind dragged dark clouds downward, but what fell was a river full of fish. From then on, the fishermen never had to worry about food again. So the villagers built a temple for the old turtle, set up a spirit tablet, and burned incense every day. They even cleared out every Buddha statue in the hall, and replaced them all with images of the old turtle. As word spread, monks from all directions and nobles of high rank flocked to kneel before it seeking protection. Its incense offerings grew more and more prosperous by the day, as if this 1,000-year-old turtle had truly become a Buddha. To ensure the people had food to eat, the old turtle would, every so often, cut open a wound on its body, and let the officials and monks distribute the jewels that flowed out. Everyone thought such good days could continue forever. Until this day, the people lined up as usual to receive the jewels, but among the crowd was a man who stared fixedly at the gold beads pouring from the turtle's wound, his eyes filled with greed. Suddenly, he shoved the crowd aside, a small knife in his hand, and slashed madly at the old turtle's belly. Jewels burst out from the wound in all directions. The old turtle trembled in pain, and struck the man away with a single slap, but the man ignored the pain and lunged back, desperately scooping gold and silver into his arms, just as the officials stepped forward to pull him away. The rest of the people completely lost control and surged forward. They scrambled to slash at the old turtle's body. The monks chanted scriptures while grabbing treasure. In the end, even the constables couldn't resist the temptation and joined in. The old turtle's kindness and generosity was repaid with a feast of bone scraping and flesh stripping by the villagers. As the last of the turtle's value was drained dry, all that remained was an empty shell and silence. Not long after, a monk holding a meditation staff arrived here. The old turtle, which should have been dead, suddenly spoke. "This wager, I won."